Hello, welcome back to Fortune Cookie Oracle. And today we are going to choose a message for you. Which one of these cookies will have your message for today? I'll give you a second. I'm going to choose this because it's already broken. So. But hey, just because it's broken doesn't mean it can't hold a good message, okay? All right, here we go. Put this over here. Okay. A surprise opportunity will come your way soon. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. And I'm going to give the numbers that are on this. The number is 21, 13, 56, 16, 40, and 44. All right. I'm going to put this away right here. Let's find out what zodiac signs are going to appear in today's reading. Okay. Oh, look at that. Aries already popped out, showed itself. All right. Okay, we're gonna put it in here. Oh, there's an Aquarius, Leo on top. Another Aquarius. Another Aquarius. All this water. Leo. You got two Leos here. Sagittarius. Leo. Also, Cancer came out. And also, Capricorn came out. And the reason why you're seeing multiples is because some people are, dealing with family members and a group of people. And so this is why you see multiples out so that, it's still balanced. I feel in a way. I have like four of each zodiac sign in here. So, there can be two Aquariuses because I've noticed when I was used to be watching readings and things like that, um, sometimes they will focus on the one, but there could be actually two Aquariuses, involved. There can be two Leos involved. And you know what I'm saying? And so these pop out, this it's just to identify that, okay? So, yeah. All right, so those are the zodiacs that are involved. So let's get to the reading. I'm stirring everything up so we can get a good message, okay? I'm getting good in the corners, and I'm gonna grab some from underneath. Bam. Okay. I think this is enough to make a good, decent reading. Okay. Let's put these together to see what we get. Okay. Couple more. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, ready to start our read. Um, First out the word wrinkle. We put the rest of them over here. Got a little cookie on this thing right here. Okay, Wrinkle. I was going to fly my kite this afternoon, but the rain put a wrinkle in the plans. Interesting way to use a wrinkle. Um, a small problem or difficulty. A crease. Okay, it has its two definitions. The two definitions, a small problem or a difficulty. Have you ever used wrinkle that way? Oh, it is a wrinkle in my plans. And the second one is a crease or a line, especially in skin or clothes. As soon as I thought wrinkle, I thought, as getting old and something like that. I didn't see it as something as a plan that didn't go forth, but let's move on. Let's see how this plays in. Okay. I made these cards with some extra stickers that my baby had left over that she didn't want to use. So instead of throwing the stickers away, I made cards out of them. And so this is a little monster. It's a thickens. Here you go. You got burgers and pizza and French fries and ice cream. And so a little overindulgence there. And then you have wrinkle. And the first thing that I thought about wrinkle was age. So something about, aging and overeating. Coming back around. Okay. There is something that is coming back around. They refuse to see that there is no longer a connection. Okay. Okay. Somebody is coming back around, all right? They refuse to see that there is no longer a connection. So this person is trying to spin the block and they refuse to see that there is no longer a connection. Okay. So what I'm getting is that this person probably left or you didn't connect in the first place, probably because of somebody's age and overeating or, being fat or something like that or whatever. So this could be you, this could be them, but this played a part in why somebody probably walked away, but something has changed to the point that they want to come back around, but but there's no longer a connection. So somebody lost a connection. Temporary, okay? And so there was something that was temporary. Maybe the moment, the emotion, the feeling, it was something that was temporary. Likes your fat ass. Okay. So maybe this was an issue at some point of time, the weight, and if this person is coming back around, maybe there was a glow up that happened. Maybe you've done something and you're looking fine, likes your ass. Okay. But, no, now that you up, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard what they say, back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all own me. You remember that? That's what I'm getting from that. And so, but there's no longer a connection. King of Stacks. This person could have money, or you can be in this masculine energy, because we balance a balance between masculine and feminine energy, and we can hold both. And you can be in this King of Stacks energy, or this person could be in the King of Stacks. When I wrote that, stacks means money. And so quilt. Okay. So when I see quilt, I think of it as a blanket. I'm getting security blanket. So somebody here has money, but somebody wants to use somebody as a security blanket. Name probably starts with a W. Window. You see he has a ladder trying to get into the house, and you see all those goodies that are lined up in the house. So he's trying to get through a window. So somebody is looking for an open door of opportunity to get a snack. That's you. You're a snack. Magically delicious. And so this cat is sitting outside the house with a ladder trying to get in through the window, not through the door, a window. That sounds like some criminal activity that somebody would try to do, is come through a window and not through the proper way, which is the door. She has 3 cats. You have 3 cats? 3? 3 is the magic number. Okay. Number 3 could be significant to you. You might be a life path number 3, or something could represent the month of March. Okay. And let's see what number 3 has to say. Number 3 represents creativity, communication, and optimism. All right. And so the number 3 is connect with others, share their ideas, and inspire enthusiasm. So this is probably, something that you are doing, connecting with others with ideas to inspire enthusiasm, I lost my tooth. Somebody could have probably lost their tooth. All right. And that could be an issue. Set a course for adventure. So you are on a course for adventure. Okay. And so this person probably sees that and is probably trying to make their way back in. Okay. Coney Island. You've probably gone to Coney Island. You're probably from that area, New York, I believe is Coney Island. This could be significant. I know Coney Island is where they have, that little small carnival or boardwalk area where there's a lot of different things that's going on there. Check this out. Rhode Island. Okay, that's what it says right there. Then it has Massachusetts. It has New York, Vermont. Over here is Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Okay, these places might be significant. I turn it on the back. You have North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee. These places also can be significant. Wet and wild. Woo! Okay. This could be you or this could be them. But somebody has it wet and wild. Okay. This has nothing. Somebody wants to be wet and wild, but they don't have anything. But they see you as a window of opportunity. Bad timing. Yeah, okay. Bad timing. So this person has actually missed their timing. Okay? Um, because in the past, when they thought you were old and fat, they didn't want it. Okay? But now you hot. They want to be on it. So this is bad timing for you. You're like, no, things are happening for you. You're out here being adventurous and yeah, angry. And this makes somebody angry. They're angry about this missed opportunity. You bring out the beast in me. Ooh, goodness gracious. Um, this may not be in a good way though. Okay? You bring out the beast in me. So this person might have some kind of beast like animalistic nature type energy that they cannot contain. So be careful. Trapped. This person could feel trapped. Or be careful, this person might try to trap you. So you have to watch out and be cautious. Okay? Keep doing you, but just be a little cautious about who you bring around at this time if you're shining like a diamond, okay? Dealing with multiple people. This person could be dealing with multiple people because I would say if you are the divine of the divine, it's not that you can't be extroverted and that you don't deal with people like that. But when your energy's up and it's cleansed and it's good, then it's not that you don't mind networking and meeting people or doing things. You're just not into because you're at a balance right now where things are flowing. When your energy is in that flow and it's in that mode, why bring a lot of people in, with that brings in a lot of confusing energy or energies that don't match your vibe or your vibration. So, and then let me say something about this. And you have to be careful when you are on this higher vibration that you don't bring in a person who is connected and dealing with a lot of multiple people because they become like a hub, that connects to you. And if they're dealing with a lot of people, they'll come in, try to drain you for your energy and take your energy and spread it out amongst other people. And so it's more than just this person ciphering from you. It's him and the whole neighborhood of people that they're dealing with. And you're wondering why you're drained. So you're powered up. Look, caution came out. Take caution about this person, okay? I'm not saying that you can't have family and friends and things like that or whatever. It's just that you can connect with people who's connected with a lot of people. And another thing too, I've also seen that just being observant of the world, you can hook up with somebody who has a connection with a lot of the wrong people. And, oh, you dealing with her, and all these people are having, this type of imagination, and these people are starting to could be dangerous people, coming to the side and, your house get robbed because of, he went told his homeboys what you got in your house. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's best to just, Stick with the people you know, and, be a little bit cautious of people who enjoy a lot of random people in their energy. That can get you caught up. Because you're a whole vibe. See, we're talking about energy here. You're a whole vibe. And this is why, you attract. And when you attract both good and bad energies alike. The setback that you had was a setup for your future. And so, if you look at this, whatever that you went through, whatever you had to overcome, and whatever you learned those lessons, and you are here at this, you arrived at this next opportunity in your life because you learned those lessons. Because I guarantee you, the lessons of the past will come to confront you in the future. And since you learned them, you can diffuse them easily and quickly, and not, plague your life with a lot of problems and things like that, because you've been there, done that. You understood the assignment. And the fact that somebody's coming back from the past, when you're doing good, when you're looking good, and when is a sign that this person is a leech, an energy vampire. And energy vampires come when, you up. See, trying to block your connection, and blocking connection, because I don't want to try to make, when you're up and everything is good, and make it seem like, your connection is all about falling in love and things like that or whatever. This blocking connection could be, your relationship with Source. Just trying to come in and block your relationship with Source. It could be another person, but about time some of you have been through, what you've been through. You do like to chill out and be alone for a while, and you're not really interested in, really meeting any kind of love interest or something like that or whatever. And that is fine. The Best by Tina Turner. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. So, since you don't want to have a connection with this person probably feels this way about you. They think you're simply the best. Okay? Don't get to be a part. Look, golly. Don't get to be a part of your future. Look, see, I snatched all these, like the way these cards be falling, I swear. I mean, it amazes me every time. I'd be like, wow, that hit just right. Yep, this person doesn't get the part to be a part of your future. Crystals. One of the best ways to meditate. Okay, I apologize for that. My recording stopped, ran out of space. I'm always running out of space and always trying to make space. I know people be like, why don't you just use the cloud or whatever? But, I'm not trusting of the cloud. I'd rather just put, all my information on thumb drives or on a drive somewhere. So if any of that was to get taken out, then it'll be okay, because I have all my things storage elsewhere. I don't put all my trust in the internet to hold all my information. And so, before I realized that the video stopped, I didn't get that far off. So, I moved to the next card, and then that's when I realized that it was off when I looked up and saw that red thing gone. Okay. And so we stopped on crystals, and, basically I read through the whole card, and it just talked about, meditating with crystals. And when I think about, this, it just, energy, and, crystals are, if you don't, let me say something real quick about this too. Cause the card is out. When it comes to energy. If you're not an empath, if you're not a person that feels energy or the energy around you, or if you're not in tune like that, then crystals will do nothing for you. Okay, so because you're not there yet, it's not meaning that you can't get there. But if you already are not attuned to, different energies or things like that or whatever, then I wouldn't too much put any emphasis on that. But as far as crystals and meditating with those, as this card says, it's just highlighting the part of doing the inner work and the amplification of your energy and your powers. Then we have this actually came in reverse. This was the Hangman in reverse. It came in, and the meaning of this is it signifies a time of action and change after a period of waiting or reflection. It suggests that the time for passively awaiting resolution is over, and now it is the moment to take the initiative and actively move forward. So yes, whatever this person was, it was something of the past. I remember seeing a card that said temporary. It was something that was definitely temporary, and you learned your lesson from it, and that you're moving on, because the next card up here is making time. So you're making time for the things in your life that are elevating you and the things that are good for you, right? Stolen ideas. Okay, so stolen ideas. So this person could have been involved with stealing your ideas, and that's something you knew or you intuitively picked up on. And yeah, you're not making time for that. Nobody got time for that. Okay. Thrives in dysfunction. Another reason why you're probably moving on, because this is probably the type of person who thrives in dysfunction. And when I think of that, I think of that song by the Proud Family with the uncle that comes in, and he was singing that song. I'm so dysfunctional. Can you dig it out? Can you feel it out? I'm telling you so. Dysfunction. Corny. You know what? In the past reading, I got something about corn, and I seen corny. And so it's probably the same person. It's corny. And we'll move on from there. Has a hat is his hat is the same as yours. His hat is the same as yours. The same. Yeah. So you and this person, see, when I think about hat and it's something about the head, the crown chakra or whatever, it's the same as yours. And that is absolutely not the same. And so, or this person is probably trying to get in your head, and trying to act like they're on the same wavelength as you. Because clever comes out. Somebody is going to try to be clever, and try to act like they wear the same hat as you, and try to come in like, oh, I too am on this spiritual journey. I have risen to the upper echelons of the spirit, and I too desire the source, the one, So, bam! Let me tell you something. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. I when I got these cards, it's like I scoop them up. They every time they amaze me every time. But everything is lining up just the way it's supposed to. Subpoenaed. There's somebody out here that's about to be subpoenaed anyway, and is probably running away from what's happening to them. Probably from something from stealing your ideas. Probably has something about that. Educated. This person could be educated. You could be educated. So, planet. This is a sticker. This comes off of this. Oh no, I pulled it out. Well, I'll put it like that. Planet Doom. Yeah, this person is on Planet Doom. Okay, that's what they're on, but that's not where you're at. So you're not to actually worry about that. Okay, so QRST. Okay, somebody's name may start with a Q. Somebody first name, middle initial, last name RTS. Okay. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This person might have a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of personality. And so it's giving creep. Okay? Say hello and smile at everyone you see today. Yeah. So this person's probably the type of person, to do that. Say hello and smile to every person they meet or see. But has this Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of energy. You. Unicorn. This person probably sees you as a unicorn right about now. Look, he's up on top of the unicorn doing magic. That may be a message in itself. But and the unicorn and the rainbow hair is coming down. And there's a bunch of other cats, around. So like he's standing on this unicorn. So no. He's not going to come up off of your back and your hard work and whatever you've been doing to cleanse your spirit and yourself, So that's a no-no. The Chariot. Yep. You made your way out of that situation, or that's what you will be doing. And so as far as this person, you are leaving this behind. And the Chariot, it signifies a victory, control, and overcoming obstacles through willpower and focused action. Okay? X's out here. You see that? It's 2 X's. And there's a xylophone playing music. Okay, music might be significant in this. And this xylophone, the rainbow colors are coming up. That might be significant. Because the rainbow can mean different things. I see the rainbow as being a promise of God. You know what I'm saying? And so about the wonderful things that he is doing and the things that are the plans between, God and you coming forth. So those things are happening for you, but there's exes involved. Somebody is a hardhead. Somebody's hard-headed and they missed their chance. Quiet time, but you're moving along and you're being real quiet and you're moving in silence, not telling anybody anything. And This is Golden by Chrisette Michelle. You know, your life is golden. Whatever you're achieving and whatever you're doing at this time. Let me see these last few cards. This is um what is this? Would this be a staff? And so these are staffs. Okay. Anywho, it represents an act of defending your position and challenging an opponent. So yeah, you're moving quietly, and the opportunities and things that are in your life you're keeping silent, but you are standing your ground on this idea that you've been having to protect yourself. I want to listen to the music. Listen. Okay? I have a feeling that somebody wants you to listen to them, but you've already said you're standing your ground. It says little, and it says the baby is little. Okay? So something about a baby being involved or something. Somebody probably has a baby and the baby is little. Mm-hmm. I guess I'm going to end it right there. It's a match made in hell. That is nothing you have to worry about, right? Okay, so I'm going to end this read right there. I think it's a perfect place to describe what was going on here. And going back to the fortune cookie, it says a surprise opportunity will come your way soon. Okay, so I think that's amazing. And that's for you. And I also received that message for me as well, that a surprise opportunity will come, your way soon. Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the read, and see you soon.